Good morning, good afternoon, y'all. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So today, yeah, we're going to be doing my makeup again, but we're also going to be talking about be the option, not an option. And in order to be the option, you have to be different from all the other options. That means you can't have the same type of standards, the same type of predictable blah, blah, blah. Okay, so everybody gather in, welcome. Sprinkle, sprinkle, y'all hit the like button because this morning we're going to be talking about being the option, not an option. If they cannot differentiate you between all the other chicks on the dating apps or that they are, dealing with, why would they choose you? You know what I'm saying? Why would they want to wife you up? Why would you be the special one? Think about it. The whole point of being a woman is to be attractive, captivating, and mysterious, not to look like the next chick, not to be in a lineup of options. The whole point of actually being a woman is to allure, seduce, reproduce, and get your way. Okay, y'all can't just start blending in with the rest of the chicks looking like a carbon copy of each other. Okay, and some of y'all, that's what y'all are doing. That's why they don't care. They'll just go any, meeny, miny, mo. That one right there, I'll take that one. I don't care. The one that's in the DM, that's the easiest one to get. You know. But if you are not an option, but the option, that's who people are going to want. Be the one that other women model themselves after. Okay, be an original. Okay, because think about it. Everybody out here looking like Kim Kardashian and whoever, but who was Kim Kardashian? The original, right? That's why Kanye wanted her. But she was not the copy. She was the prototype. I'm not saying she's what you need to look like because now everybody trying to look like her. I'm saying you need to find your niche, your uniqueness, your play up your best features instead of copying someone else who's already been there, done that. Okay. If everybody looks the exact same, got the same hairdo, got the same wig, got the same lips, got the same eyebrows, I mean, the men literally can just do that one will do. You know what I'm saying? Because they all look the same. So stop trying to look like, you know, someone the next chick looks like. Be something different. Thank you, Lady Dad. Spring Spring. Appreciate you, girl. She's a super sticker. Okay. I don't care what it is that you're going to do. Don't look like an option. Look like the option. The only option to choose in a room full of clones. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Because that's what y'all are starting to look like out here. I can't tell the difference. Who is that? I don't know. Look, she looks familiar because I see her everywhere because that's what everybody looking like. Yeah. Stand out in a good way, not a way that makes you like a clown or anything, but as I put on my blush. But yeah, in a good way. Thank you, Elena. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I appreciate your super chat. So, in order to do this, you need to develop your own signature and unique style of beauty, which is, something that you're comfortable with and is not a carbon copy of every other chick out there. Okay. Because if they just see every other, clone and then they see you, they're gonna stop on you. They're like, oh, this is nice. This is a breath of fresh air, you know. So stop trying to look like the clones and look like someone somewhat of an original. Okay. Somewhat of an original. Because if you don't, people are just gonna see you as a copy anyway. And they're not even going to deem you as a real person. Or they're not even going to see that you have a personality if that's what you're copying. Okay. If you're a copy of the next chick or whatever, they're just going to deem you as a clone anyway. And that means they're not going to treat you like an actual human being or a person with a personality, because you literally just look like an object or a clone of someone else. So make sure you're being unique to yourself and creating a look or whatever that's your own. Enhance your own features. Don't be trying to look like everybody else. Let's Halloween. You trying to be somebody for Halloween? I don't know. Okay. Thank you, AG. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Appreciate that super sticker. Yes. You got the same white shirt and jeans. Isn't cute? You're blending in. What? Oh. Oh, okay. You're talking about people's clothes. All right. Yeah. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yep. You gotta have something special about you to catch, the eye, or to be the option instead of an option. Okay, y'all are so sweet. Thank y'all for the super stickers. I appreciate that. Appreciate it. So, also, some of how people talk, they've also turned into clones with their vocabulary. And, using the latest slang and the latest words, it's not always going to work in your favor unless you're in an industry where you have to keep up with the latest slang and the latest words or whatever. So understand that as well. Some people do not appreciate slang at all, or trying to do too much. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle with the super sticker. Appreciate you. So ease back on all of that. Okay. Also, too trendy. If you're too trendy, a one or two trends here or there mixed in with a classic look is gonna be good. But doing too much at the same time is like literal clown. Okay. Just understand that. I'm not a fashion expert, but I know when something look clownish. Okay. As I have on my polka dots and my puff sleeves. But see, still, I can be literally dressed in clownish outfits, throwing on blush, and still not look as much of a clown as some of these people out here look, with all the latest trends and the slang coming out of their mouth and crazy hairdos and baby hairs. Okay. Still, I can wear the whole clown outfit and still look less clownish than some people. So we got to understand, being the option, not an option. Okay. Okay. Yes. Now, I don't mean to put, like, y'all are talking about BBL fashion. Look, in some parts of the country, look, listen to me. It just depends on where you are. In some parts of the country, they don't let you in the club unless you got on BBL fashion. I don't even want to go to the club, honestly. But some people value that look in certain areas, like in Miami. Okay. I don't know what to tell you. I don't live over there. I'm glad that I don't have to do the BBL fashion outfits. If most of your closet is spandex, I don't know what to tell you. Hope you are a yoga instructor. All right. Yeah, everyone should have their own style. Definitely feel like social media has created aesthetics and made people want to be more like clownish, instead of doing what they want. Like I find myself not reaching for my favorite clothing because it's not aesthetic or it's not something popular that I see on social media, but I grab it anyway. And I'm like, because I'm gonna make it work. I do what I want. The target approached you in a nice restaurant. He wants to take you out Tomorrow, first date, best advice, please share. Don't be an open book. Don't tell your life story. Ask more about him. Listen to him. Figure out how you could get his money by listening to him very carefully, seeing his triggers, seeing what he enjoys, seeing what he likes, seeing the stories that he's going to be more appealed to when you tell him that you need some money. Okay? All right. Don't talk about your exes. Don't talk about your past. Make up a lie. Tell him what you want to hear, basically. There you go. Don't answer no questions like, well, what do you bring to the table? Don't answer no questions like, well, what are you looking for? Like, well, I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm just trying to live in the moment right now and have a great time with you sitting here. All right. Don't answer no dumb questions. Don't give him no instruction. Don't let him know any of your, info that he doesn't need to know about. Basically, just sit there, look pretty, play dumb, listen to what he says, and gathers information on how you can get money from him. Okay? Sprinkle. Don't talk too much. Don't talk about other guys. Don't talk about your ex. Don't talk about no past relationship. If he asks what happened to the last one, he moved out the country or he dead. Yeah. Sprinkle. All right. Wonderful. We're on the same page now. Okay. All right. They moved out the country. They did, man. That's it. How to act when provider is stressed and in a bad mood. Get out of the room and go do something that you like. Go take a bubble bath. Go have a glass of wine. Go get your nails done. That is not, quote unquote, your problem. Stop trying to make other people problems your problems, baby. Go and de-stress. Maybe he'll follow suit. Okay. Y'all always trying to make people problems y'all problem. I do not care. Good luck to you, sir. All right. Do men ask these same questions? What do I do if my woman is stressed out? They do not care, man. You care too much. That's your problem. What do I do if my woman is stressed out and in a bad mood? I have never heard a man ever ask that question on the live. Ever. Why are you asking? Okay. Go figure out what you're going to do with your time while he gets out of his mood. Excuse yourself from his bad mood and his issues and let him solve them. He's a man. Okay? Not your job. Put on some Bob Rouse and leave the house. There you go. The original ASMR artist. Let him paint trees in front of him. I don't know. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Sorry, y'all. Incompetent person have to give instruction to. Don't worry, it's not any of my family members. It's someone that is doing a service for me. All right. Like I might as well. That's why I do stuff that's why I do stuff myself, because people are incompetent. It's faster if I just do something and have to explain it, and then they get it wrong. It's like, y'all like that eyebrow? Just changes the whole face, doesn't it? Anyway, how are y'all? All right, yeah. We don't care about no man being stressed out. That's his problem. Okay. And you know what? Men don't even want you to stress out about them being stressed out, because they don't want you hovering over there trying to be their mama. Let them figure it out. Like, I'm serious. What grown, able-bodied man wants to make it your job to figure out how to make him feel better about himself. That's not your job, ma'am. And sometimes men don't want you to make that your job either. They just want to be left alone. Leave them alone. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How to level up and freestyle as a plus size woman. You just had weight loss surgery a few weeks ago. Do I wait? Girl, just get out there now so you can see the difference and you can see the real face of men. Rich friends set up a date with 60-year-old. He texts me, when do I want to go out? Should I pick a place? Girl, pick a place. Make sure it's expensive. He can afford it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Top of the line, baby. If you 60 and can't afford a 5-star restaurant, something wrong with you. Pick where you want to eat. Tell them to dress up. 60-year-olds don't wear t-shirts or shorts. They got some slacks up in their closet and some belts and whatnot. Jackets and coats. So you can dress up, man. It's a good thing about dating an older man. You can put your real clothes on with them. Okay, they still go to the cleaners and stuff. What to ask a 35-year-old man for money? Oh, you want to ask a 35-year-old man for money? What should I say? Girl, make unethical, fake it, tires, car noises, unexpected expenses that come up that's not your fault will make you look more responsible versus that you're not self-sufficient. So anything that's unexpected, that'll get you the money. Thank you, makeup and lifestyle. Appreciate you, girl. Okay. Anything that's not expected, that's what's going to get you your money. And you need to set them up beforehand. Like my car, lie and say your car's making a funny noise. Like on the first time y'all start texting her. During a text prior, like a couple of days prior to you asking for something. And then quickly change the subject. Like, oh, my car's making this weird noise. Anyway, what you're doing. You're setting them up later to ask for an unexpected thing that's never really going to happen. But they think it is. Okay. If men want to help you, that's a good sign that they're a potential provider. Okay. One of the good signs that they actually hop to help you and rescue you. You have been married 11 years and have leveled up, found a wealthy man while your husband wasn't treating you right. How can I move on emotionally? Honestly, you're already moved on emotionally. You just have to let go. Okay. If you've already been dating another man, you've already moved on emotionally. You just have to let go of the past. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I think you're holding on to some guilt. But if you're with someone that doesn't treat you right, they should feel guilty about that. Okay? So just let it go. And go for the life that you deserve, not the one that you're tolerating. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Women are taught to tolerate and to feel guilty about wanting more for themselves. Well, reprogram yourself. There you go. That's it. Thank you, Tiara. Sprinkle, sprinkle for the gift. Appreciate you, girl. Accidentally showed your provider you can't stand him, and he rolled my eyes. He cut the money. How to reverse? You got to use some psychology to reverse that. So, you really don't like me because you can't even take the fact that I rolled my eyes at you. Like, people are allowed to have an opinion. People are allowed to express their emotions and feelings. If you just want me to be some dumb robot drone and not show any emotion around you, great. Wonderful. Play the victim bam. Thank you, Yashi Vibes. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, girl. So if there's something that you're doing or saying that I don't agree with, you want me to just smile and nod? Like, go ahead and flip the script and get that reverse psychology rolling and get your money back. He's going to be like, no, that's not what I meant. Like, well, that's what it felt like. What, you know? I'm not allowed to have an opinion. Well, thanks for letting me know. You're one of those, aren't you? Insecure and can't take a woman having an opinion. Okay. Gotcha. Is that why you've been single? Then he'll quickly try to save his ego. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You're welcome. You got to make sure you know what you're doing when you're out here. Study psychology. That'll help you a lot. You know, when I was in school, definitely had to take a lot of psychology classes. Learn from the best. Learn how to manipulate and get what you want, because that's what men be doing. How to find out he provider on first date. If you come up with a fake problem that he tries to solve, that costs money to solve. If he starts providing, not say he's providing or will provide, but actually does provide. If he wants to help you, if he's a person of action instead of talk, he's a provider, or most likely will become one. You know, if he's all talk, he's probably not going to be a provider. If he starts doing stuff, making moves towards it, he might just be one. Okay. Okay. The man took you shopping after meeting at happy hour. He said he'd give me money. I asked for $2,000 for my vacation hotel. He acted sus. Did I ask for too much? You probably did. You probably should have asked for, like, the first time meeting this person, you're gonna ask for $2,000. That's kind of, you know, that's a little bit for the first meeting. You should have said it cost $2,000 and I'm saving up. Okay, so listen to me very carefully. If it's the first or second date, you always want to make it seem like they're going to be the hero, not the chump. So you say, I'm saving up for a vacation. It's only $2,000. I have a long way to go. Now they feel, I can impress her. I'm going to give her the whole $2,000, maybe a little extra. You know what I'm saying? So you got to make them feel like they're doing something, not just, you know, especially if they're not super old and ugly. You got to make them feel like they're doing something for you instead of you just demanding something from them. You know, you can only do that if they look like Quasimodo. So, Quasimodo, the Hunchback of Notre Dame. So, play dumb, play stupid, let them think they're doing something, girl. I'm saving up. Well, how much do you have saved? $100. Okay. Learn how to use your creativity, learn how to lie, learn how to manipulate, learn how to do all the things that men do in order to get things they want from women. You do that, you're good. You'll figure it out. It'll be easy. It'll just pop in your mind when you're right in the situation. You have to start thinking like you're trying to get something, not like you're trying to impress this man. You're already impressed him by how you look. That's good enough. Now you're trying to get something out of him without him feeling like, you know, sus or whatever. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Anyway. So we have a Dusty in the house. Okay. Okay, I'll get rid of him. Y'all know that's a way for men to try to get attention and to like annoy women. Y'all are already annoying just by existing, so you ain't got to even say nothing, sir. Sprinkle. You could just stand there and be Dusty. Anyway, You said what? Thank you. Anyway. Yeah, I was like scrolling on TikTok or Instagram or one time, and I saw somebody say that, do you know that it's men trying to I don't even know what they call it, harass or assault women by talking vulgar to them online or like sending them inappropriate pictures, and that's considered I don't even know. Would they considering it now? I don't even know. But I just ignore them because I know they got LPPS. Okay. Y'all know what LPPS is? Hold on, I gotta take this phone call, I think. Sorry, y'all, they hung up. Okay, so y'all know what LPPS? Yep, exactly. That's what most of them have. That be trying to bother people. Like, sir, go get some business. Go get some extra streams of income. Okay. Why are you bothering people? They don't care. They don't like you. You said you screaming. Girl. That's not what no woman ever told him. You're welcome. You said, can I teach your aunt? She wants to be a pick-me. The first thing, like if anyone wants to be a pick-me, the first thing they need to do is get back in the mirror and start to look good so that their confidence level goes up and they start wanting better for themselves. Okay, because sometimes these women don't want better for themselves. They just want something. They're like that Denzel Washington clip where they say, I'm leaving here with something. They don't even care if it's dusty. They go out, they go to the club, they're so desperate and starved for attention. They go to the bar, they look around, all they see is dust. They'd be like, I'm leaving here with something. Yeah, poverty and a disease. You better stay away from them dusties. So, okay. And possibly an unwanted pregnancy. Y'all better stay away from the dust. Some people are just like that. You can't really tell them until it's too late. Then they be like, well, coulda, shoulda, woulda. Your aunt says she leaving there with something. You don't even care if it's dust. Okay. Never be a pygmy. Should never deal with no dust. I don't care. Okay. Some of the older generations, some of them get it, some of them don't. Some of them it's too late. They just gonna do what they do. There's nothing you can do about it. Sometimes being dusty is easier than leveling up for some women. Sometimes dating a dusty is easier than leveling up. So they choose. Okay. They choose them instead of themselves. That's how you know. They love attention more than they love themselves. They love dusty attention, cheap, dusty, low standard attention over themselves. So that's what you need to understand. When you love cheap, dusty attention more than you love yourself, ain't nobody can do nothing about it except for tell you until you wake up and see it. Right? And sometimes if you just explain it to them in that way, they'll start to see it too. Sometimes people say stuff too nice and don't nobody hear them. But if you picking attention from a broke dusty over self-love and improving yourself to become someone out of a dusty's league so you have a better chance in life, just in general, you know, maybe it needs to be explained in a different way. People don't understand they're doing. They just think, oh, it's a male attention. No, it's a dusty's attention. That don't even count. In fact, that's probably more detrimental than no attention. Okay. Wonderful. And they know you ain't going nowhere because you're desperate for attention and a dusty. So they're going to treat you all kind of ways. Maybe some women like it. I don't know. It couldn't be me. You know, some women punish themselves by the men that they choose to date. They think they don't deserve better. Well, that's their thinking. It's not everybody's thinking. So I don't know. But, you know, being the option is not settling either. Like, if any man can walk up to you and get your phone number within the first 5 minutes of the conversation, they may or may not use it. And let me tell y'all why. Because you give your number to everybody within 5 minutes. That's what they think. Vacation nail color. Thank you, girl. Sprinkles. Where are you going? The tropics? I don't know. When I went on my vacation, I had mermaid nails. I got the little mermaid nails done. They had like little starfish on them, little shells. I don't know. I got designs on mine for vacation. But if you're going more for like a classy look, like I don't know, something cute, maybe something with chrome on top of it to like sparkle in the sun. Something that matches good with your skin tone and the swimsuits you're going to be wearing, whatever, the clothes you're going to be wearing. You started putting spells on potential providers to act right in this day and age. It's the only way. Chili. Okay, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Whatever helps you, man. Whatever helps you. I know that's right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You know, you got to do what you got to do. That's more for my other channel, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. Now, I have some new eyeshadow. Shoot. Got some eyeshadow I want to use. Speaking of like mermaids and vacation, I have this cute little flower nose mermaid eyeshadow palette. It's really cute. I got like the blue mermaid. This one is called, I don't know what this one's called. Deep Sea. Yeah, because I be seeing deep. Anyway, that is pretty great. Don't y'all love the packaging? I have some other pieces from this collection as well that are so cute. Light gray. So, I mean, y'all are literally resorting to put spells on these dudes. It's so bad out here. Wonderful. Y'all done gone to the dark side to get this stuff done. I know that's right. Sprinkle. Okay, anyway. Y'all are funny to me because totally agreeing. Totally agreeing. Totally agreeing. Like the other day, I was just trying to light a candle for ambiance, y'all. And I like the candle is literally a candle for lighting for love spells, but I was just trying to light it for ambiance, right? I was like, I have a candle order on the way, right? And they have not arrived. And I don't have any other candles. So I just burnt a spell candle for ambiance because I was trying to, you know, relax. And I lit that thing up, and not more than an hour later, I'm getting texts talking about this, and that. And I'm like, what is this? What's happening? What's going on? I blew that candle out so quick. I'm gonna wait on my order. Thank you, Crystal Jade. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What's my go-to meal? Girl, Vietnamese food. So, since I don't eat meat, I love this Vietnamese place called Vietnam bistro, and I get the salt and pepper tofu, spicy, with like the chili oil, and the tofu summer rolls. That's my go-to meal because I be going out to eat. Like, I probably eat that meal more times a year than any other meal because, like, love it. And second go-to meal, uh, probably um pasta with like some type of, vegan protein or veggie burger. Salad, of course. I eat just like normal food. I don't eat dairy though. Like unless it's vegan cheese or like oat milk. I go dairy free. If it's in like something like a cake or something like mixed in, I'm not too strict on that, but I don't drink it. I don't eat regular cheese. I don't do none of that stuff. It's got to be like vegan or plant-based or something. So, I'm going in with this navy blue. It's got to be something like that. I stopped dairy a while back. If I accidentally eat it, it's fine. I'm not going to die, but I try not to eat dairy. I've been like this for a long time, since before 2020. I think probably around 2019 or 2018. I've been vegan or plant-based. I'll say plant-based. Since like 2018 or 2019, one of them years. Probably 2018. Don't remember. You buying all my books? Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, they're all linked in the description bar. If y'all scroll down in my description, they're all linked. All my books, they're on Amazon. Just type in Shera space and then type out the word 7 and my books she'll all come up for you and you can purchase them. I really appreciate y'all buying my books. Y'all are so sweet. I'm plant-based. That's why I don't say vegan too much, but most people don't know the difference between vegan and plant-based, and I'll just say vegan or plant-based. For the dumb people, I'll just say vegan, and for the people that are actually vegan, I'm plant-based. What to do when your BFF crush tries to flirt with me? Just laugh it off, because they're gonna flirt with everybody, especially in their 20s, or if they're young. Girl, men flirt with anything. You could have been a man and he would have flirted with you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You could have been her grandma and he would have flirted too, man. Just laugh it off, because that's what men are. Jokes. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You could tell her though. You could tell her if you want to. If you want to cause some drama, you can tell her. But men are going to flirt with anything. It don't even matter. So that's up to you if you want to tell her or not. But men will flirt with anything. That's why I say just laugh, because they're a joke. Laugh and say, you know what? My best friend is my bestie. You're sitting over here flirting with me. And then start looking at stuff like, oh my gosh, I need my nails done really bad. Or, oh my gosh, I need some new makeup. Girl, he'll be like, scared you finna tell? You can blackmail him, but that's not legal. But you can insinuate that you might tell. Just make him nervous. Every time he see you, he gonna be on his best behavior. The funniest thing you could do is tell her, so you know what, I'm not gonna tell her, but if you don't act right, I might. He's gonna be on his best behavior. You say you no longer have a crush on men. Good. They're supposed to have a crush on you so you can get their money. You have arrived, man. When you no longer have crushes on men, when you no longer value their opinion, you only value their money, whole nother game. You can do stuff most other women who are still in love and have crushes. You can do things that most other women cannot do with ease. All right. You can get that money fast and quick and not even care. You're like, okay, next. Who's next on the roster? Let me see, get your pockets too. Oh, you liked me? Well, I couldn't tell by the amount of money you was giving me. I couldn't tell if you liked me. How much do you really like me? Let me see on the Cash App. Let me see in the Venmo how much you like me. Words don't matter, only actions over here, baby. Deposits. Let me see how much you like me in deposits. That's right. When men's words no longer impress you, and when you no longer have crushes on them because you know who they really are, you can literally get their money so much easier. So much easier. Because you don't care. And they can't impress you except for with money. But that's also a good thing for men. And let me tell you why. Hold on. You're 20, and the day you got college department was the day you started viewing all men as banks and protectors. They see women as objects anyway. Yes, ma'am. Just get their money, ma'am. So it's good for men that women only see men as money, and the men don't even realize how good it is. They don't even realize that a woman looking at you like a wallet is actually better than them looking at you like a human being. Let me tell you why, because you can't live up to her standards or expectations emotionally anyway. Okay? So you might as well just pull out that wallet. Go ahead and pull it out. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So that's just the truth. You don't have what it takes to be what she really wants. So just pull out the money. All right. Wonderful. You said these men are monsters and have no feelings. I wouldn't say that they were monsters. I would just say they're men. Just get their money. It's not a negative thing. They're supposed to be here to give you money, to provide, protect, build, and all that stuff. They can't do that crying, sitting around crying, holding your hand. Now, can they? Let them go do what they're meant to do. Stop depending on them to be, a woman. They're not women. Some of them act like it, but that's not why they're here. All right. I'm trying to figure out where my eyeliner go. Here. You gotta do better. Thank you for being a member, Miss 215. How you doing? And y'all, yesterday I was talking about my collab with Gerard Cosmetics that y'all need to go ahead and pick up. It's the first link in the description bar. You're gonna get my classic liner. I don't have it on yet. This beautiful red lipstick and ruby slipper, brush, blurring powder, and a little travel size Slay All Day setting spray and green tea. It smells like a luxurious spa. Make sure you pick that up. And it's half off right now. All of that's only $59. And if you buy anything else on the website, put in my code Sprinkle, and you'll get 25% off that whatever other thing you purchased. Recently become LDR with provider. How to keep him. I don't even know what LDR means. Long DR? I don't know what that means, baby. But whatever you became with him, hopefully it came with some money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. He's 32, about to be 33. You're 23. He took a day off and asked me to do so we spend his birthday together, but I have to organize. What do I do? Never have to pay when I'm with him, but bills aren't paid. Okay. Then have another one. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He's too young. Where's the 50-year-old? Where's the 55-year-old? Where's the dude that's going through midlife crisis that's looking for a sugar baby? Where's he at on the side, baby? He need to be somewhere on the side. That man can't do nothing for you. He's too young. Too close to the same age. Right? Rid of the other one. Y'all know I'm not joking either. Where's the other one, darling? You need to find another one. He can't do no. We can't do another one. He ain't got no money. He asked you to take a day off. Did he pay you for that? You said LDR. I don't even know what that means. Y'all got to start writing stuff out. Okay. You said you're 36 and falling for him. How do I stop this? Ask them for some money. And get another one on the side. You start falling for one man and he ain't paying no bills. What you falling for? Stupidity? Is he paying all the bills, baby? Then you can't fall for him. It doesn't go together. Can't fall for somebody that's not making money. You said long-term relationship, LDR. Why is it not LTR? That doesn't make sense. I don't know. If you're in a long-term relationship, then you need to be in long-term bill pay. Okay, you're a female 25 meeting rich boyfriend parents for the first time at a country club where they are members this Sunday. What should I wear? Should I expect and should I bring a gift? Thoughts? Yeah, never show up empty-handed. Wear something country clubby. I don't know. Wear white. It's summer. Okay. Get your little tennis skirt, a little tennis dress, a little cute top. You gonna play any sports or you just gonna have dinner? Wear something summery. Get you some little cute little sets or something. Is it at night, in the daytime? You didn't give me too much details, but just wear white, man. Get you a cute little white sundress made of linen. Do some white linen, girls. That's summer. It depends on if it's daytime or nighttime. If it's nighttime, you do navy. It's kind of cute. Navy and white. Do some like cute gold accessories. Don't wear no heels. Okay, it's a country club. Unless it's something formal, but they're having some type of event. I don't know. Thank you. Anyway. Mm-hmm. Be yourself, be kind, bring wine if they drink. Yeah, wine. Something that they can share together, like as a couple. So, like, or something for their home. Flowers are good. Wine is good. Gift basket is cute. Like, with a few things in there. A small gift basket is cute, not a giant one. That look like you're trying too hard. Like a little candle. Something cozy for their house. That way she thinks of you when she burns the candle or drinks the wine or eats the little bougie crackers in the gift basket. I don't know, man. Someone says olive oil. Yeah, do a little nice, cute little gift basket with stuff for their house, but small. Don't do too much. You do like a, you know, little charcuterie basket or a candle basket with like other stuff in there for their house. Let's see what I would like to get as a gift from someone that I'm first meeting because they don't really know me that well. Wine or a candle is something that I would probably want to get. But the man also has to enjoy it too. So maybe put like a masculine candle in there as well, something that smells masculine too. But wine can be shared, so that's also good. Okay. Why do men lie and say that they care about us, but they don't provide and act cheap? Because y'all believe them. I'd be lying too. If I knew y'all was gonna believe me. They lied because they believed. Frankel, why do you think people would lie? You think they would lie if nobody believed them? Because do y'all want to know the truth? Because y'all stupid and y'all believe anything that come out of a man's mouth. So that's why. If you stop believing their lies and start only believing their actions, they probably wouldn't be lying to you now, would they? Sprinkle. Okay, we're meeting for lunch. Thank you for the ideas. Thank you, Alan. Great. Sprinkle. Alon. I hope I said that right. Alan or Alon. So yeah, bring them something nice. Something summery. Something seasonal. All right. At this point, look, women, you shouldn't even care if they're lying. You just need to care if they're giving you money because you know they lying. That's like saying, are they breathing? We know they breathing. Just get the money. They can lie all they want as long as they deliver the money. Okay? Because I don't believe in it anyway. Okay. If you have to sit there and convince me that you're telling the truth, I don't believe you anyway. Just give me the money. Mm-hmm. Like, don't worry about it. Just go ahead and give the money. I don't really care if you're lying or not. Don't like you that much anyway. Just like your money. You know, when you start acting like that, sometimes men will realize you don't like them. And then they're going to try to make you like them by doing right if they like you somewhat. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing worse than a man liking a woman and trying to lie to her to only realize she doesn't care enough about him to care if he's lying. Like some men actually lie and do bad things just so their woman can pay attention to them. Because some of these women do not care. They're like, I don't care. I'm not checking on you. I don't need your location. Goodbye. Advice for a single 29-year-old. Only date for money. Don't date for any other reason. You're not dating for money, you're wasting time. Sprinkle. You're not dating men that make way more than you and want to provide, you're wasting time. If you're trying to meet them, go to the rich side of town during the daytime. Go do some rich activities. That's it. Have a roster. Exactly, Kim. Have a roster. You're not old. You're just not dating a rich man yet. Okay? And go for men that are older than you that actually have the money to provide for you. You'll be happy. All right. Find a man that makes your life much easier. Okay? Wonderful. Stop trying to find a man as a project. Stop trying to find a man that's Prince Charming. Stop trying to find a man that looks good in a picture. Find a man that looks good on financial papers and documents. All right? Wonderful. Because, like, think about this. In 100 years from now, Your future generations are going to be thankful for you or ask, what was Granny doing? What was great grandma doing? Why was she messing with them dusties? Why she didn't marry a rich man and leave us a legacy and some money? You know? Think about it. Do it for your future generations. And even if they're not super rich, at least they'll be ahead and not have to start off in the negative. All right. Just be mean, selfish, narcissistic woman. Actually, that's just having standards. You don't have to label yourself any of those things. Men will label that. Men will label you that just for having standards for a decent man who's a provider. So you don't even have to call yourself that. They'll call you that for having standards. Okay. Not being narcissistic if you're literally asking for the bare minimum. It is to them because they don't want to do it anymore because they forgot their role and their purpose in this world. They think they're us or something. Hilarious. All right. They can call you whatever you want as long as they don't call you broke and don't call you and ask you for no money. Wonderful. It came. I feel like I need something else. I don't know if I want lashes. I don't know if I want false lashes today. So I'm just going to put on some extra mascara. All right. Mm-hmm. You know, the funny thing, people always want to label you stuff when they can't control you anymore. They always want to label you stuff. Especially, they want to false diagnose you and they want to label you if they can't control you. So let them label you all you want. If that help them cope and deal with whatever they're dealing with mentally, let them label you. Like, fine, whatever helps you sleep at night. I don't even care. I know what I want. I said what I want. I said what I said. Can't do it. Move on. You have to diagnose me. You ain't got to label me. You just got to go get some more money, and they might be on the same page. That's literally it. Okay, ain't no time to argue with no fools over here. Just get, if you ain't got it, say you ain't got it. Goodbye. All right. Mm-hmm. Y'all be taking stuff too seriously. Well, they called me this and they called me that. Okay, well, did they call you broke? Did they call you ugly? Then you're still winning. Wonderful. Okay. No worries, ma'am. You're still good. You said very interesting case study. Exactly. You studying her, you need to be studying finance. You need to be studying how to get some more money. Instead of studying how to do this and how to do that. Study on how to get some more money because that's what she wants. Okay. For real. Okay, 50 plus men met last night, very wealthy, touchy, and egomaniac, but I want to know what to ask problem to make him pay all bills fast. First date Friday. Okay, you need to start texting him right now about unethical, about your tires, about a car making a funny noise, about your dog that needs surgery. All of the above, or pick the one that you think is going to trigger him the most in order to spend. Okay, you should have been listening to him talk. Know all his triggers, his weaknesses, his likes, his dislikes, whatever. Okay. Does he like dogs, old people, animals? Is he into cars? Like, is he a problem solver? Like, you need to figure it out and you need to choose one of the above. Okay. An unexpected expense is always the best option to get money out of older men that like you. Okay. Something that you didn't see coming, or something that, was on the way, but will come up later in the conversation. And he wants to impress you. So the sooner the better. So just start dropping hints and clues about stuff that's happening. By the time you get on the first or second date, He's going to be all invested into the story, onto the issue, and then he'll be able to help you. Okay. And start off. All right. I say this on the last couple of videos. Start off dropping hints and clues about what's finna come. All right. Wonderful. That way it doesn't seem like it's all of a sudden, and he's known about it, and he's actually been through it with you. So now he feels like a part of it, you know? Oh. Yeah, I remember you telling me your car was making a weird noise the other day. Yeah. Now it's not, now it's doing it even louder. I don't know what to do. The light came on too. The lie. You know what? This is weird. This lip pencil used to be darker. And now, like that I've sharpened it further down, it's not even dark anymore. It's even, look, it's not even, the heck? I wasted money. I'm mad. It's like once you sharpen it down to like the middle, it stops working. The heck was that? Okay, anyway. No, it's brand new. I literally bought it less than like a couple of weeks ago. I'm mad about that. Mad about it. Because it wasn't cheap, y'all. It was an expensive brand. Which I will not be repurchasing. No, it's the liner. Okay, any tips or tricks on how to maintain rich men? Okay, how can they maintain you? You're not. Y'all keep getting it backwards. That's why y'all losing. You can't maintain a rich man. A rich man maintains you. Okay. Met him this weekend. He bought you drinks, took me out last night. He was supposed to buy me a tire today, but I haven't heard from him. That's because you gave him a good time before the tire got purchased, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. He bought you drinks, took you out. That's all he wanted to do, show you off, lie to you about a tire, and he's not going to come back until the next time. Y'all let me get the money first, man. I'm telling y'all all the time. All right. As soon as you start talking about buying something, pull out your Cash App, pull out your Venmo, get it there right then and there, because you can't enjoy the night unless you know your problem is solved. Okay. Be like this. This is a peel off liner, like a tattoo peel off liner. So I'm going to look funny for a few minutes. But this is what you do. You got to get your phone, bust it out as soon as you're talking about paying for something. I already have the link ready. All right. Because these men will tell you anything if you dumb. I cannot think about or enjoy the rest of this evening until this problem is solved. Get this problem out of my way right now. Here goes the phone. Here goes my Cash App. Here go the Venmo. Let's get it. Okay. So, oh, you're going to buy me a tire? You're so sweet. Hold on. Right here. Here, just put the money in right here. I really appreciate you. Be thanking them before they even do it. Y'all don't know the power of suggestion, baby. The power of suggestion is very powerful. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Here's my Cash App right now. Here's my Venmo. Thank you so much for getting me this tire. You don't know how much this means to me. This is going to be such a stress reliever, and we're going to be able to have the best time tonight. I can't believe this. You're so sweet. You're so great. Rub on his back. Okay, y'all be believing for no reason, no action. I have the stuff ready. Why does he tell me I'm sweet, nice, he loves me, everything he wants, but can't commit? Because he don't want to commit, because he don't have to, because you believe in his lies. Why would a man commit to you if you believe his lies about how he feels about you? If he feels that way about you, why are you still paying bills? Okay. Are you still paying bills? Are you still paying bills? Then he lying. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Men only commit to their investments, long-term investments. So he's lying. If he's not paying bills, he don't mean none of that. He's just trying to tell you what you need to hear to give whatever you're giving him. Okay. What does it mean when your boyfriend tells me that some of your friends are hitting on him? How should I move? I've stopped hanging with friends. Okay, well, then he's not old or ugly enough, man. But, I mean, it's probably true. And most of those people that you think are your friends ain't your friends anyway. They're just your associates, your peers that you have things in common with. But if they're hitting on your man, they ain't your friend, man. So stop calling them that. And friends, a lot of studies show that when most women get into long-term relationships, they do lose a few quote unquote friends. So those are just the people that aren't really your friends. They're just people that were hanging around you. And now you know who they are. So I'm glad you dismissed them. Wonderful. Okay. You said he's successfully isolating you. You can always make new friends or not take a side. Like, honestly. If you don't really know these people, him or her, I'm not believing nobody. I'm believing what I want to believe. And honestly, I really don't care. I'm there for the money, not him. Like, okay, well, good for you. Good for you. I'm getting this money though. Yeah, be neutral. Just laugh it off. Yeah, I really don't care. Men gonna flirt with anything. Like I said earlier, they'll flirt with anything. Like, oh, okay, that's okay. Flirting is normal. Mm-hmm. Exactly right. She said, you got to treat them like it don't bother you. Exactly. I really don't care. Maybe she thinks flirting is just a person being a decent human being. I don't even care. Like, okay, well, as long as he ain't paying them bills and giving you my money, whatever. Some women think a compliment is flirting. Oh, you look nice today. I like your nail polish. Okay. Oh my gosh, she's flirting with me. Now, if he said, let's go to the back room, she'll never know. That's different. Okay. Did he say that? He said, let's go to that back room. Y'all, I am attempting, I'm going to let this get a little bit hotter. I am attempting to wave my already wavy hair. Let's see what happens. Just making the wave less frizzy. Yeah. Just trying to give it a little bit more body. Body. Okay. Thank you for being a new member, Kay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I appreciate you, ma'am. Mm-hmm. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-hmm. So, thank you for sharing your knowledge. I appreciate y'all. Are welcome. Appreciate you, girl. Your guy found what? You're posh. You have passed. You have been hiding it for a year now. I said it was my cousin's, but he didn't believe me. What do I do? He found your posh. I don't even know what that is. Pot? You saying, oh, okay. Ma'am, how old are you? You don't want him to just say, I don't know who that is. That ain't mine. Is it yours? Start telling him it's his. Y'all need to use reverse psychology for real. Ask them if it's his. Get upset and say, is that yours? It ain't mine. Shoot. If you just say, if you smoke, just let me know. Start deny, baby, deny. Okay. You found that most old rich men have the calm, non-desperate energy, and most do not chase and are hungry like these dudes are. How can I unleash them psychologically? They aren't as lustful. You got to appeal to their youthfulness. You got to make them feel young again. You got to lie to them more. Like, you got to use more psychology on them because they're old and they can't do stuff. So you have to make them feel young again. You gotta like compliment. Oh, you know, you're flexible. Oh my gosh, you're in such good shape. Then they'll listen to you. You gotta tell them what they want to hear. Then what they're chasing is the compliments of youth, the compliments of being wanted by a younger woman. Okay, it's how you make them feel about themselves at their age right now. Okay. 7-year long provider won't be your guard. What? For new apartment until I give it up, and I have to move in a few weeks. He's been my grantor before, but he's not letting this go. Okay. Get him to sign it. Book the hotel. Say, you know what? Go ahead, let's book the hotel. I want it to be romantical. Then Aunt Ethel, right before you roll around on a mattress, is going to call you. Okay. But you got to get the paperwork signed first. If he wants it first, and say you don't believe him. Say you don't trust him. Have some fake trust issues out there. Be like, I'm so sorry. I don't trust that you'll do it for me. So let's just do this first. But I promise you, let's book the hotel. Look, how about this? We book the hotel. And then we go get it done. Put your bags in the hotel room beforehand and everything. Okay. Then Aunt Ethel is gonna call right before it's time to take that elevator up to the room. And you're gonna get some devastating news from Aunt Ethel's, neighbor or sister. And start talking about Aunt Ethel. Okay. Let them know Aunt Ethel is around and she's your favorite aunt, and like let them understand who Aunt Ethel is. Like talk about her. Oh, Aunt Ethel called me today. She had a little cough, but I told her to take some Robitussin. Then all of a sudden, before that card key hits the door, you're going to get a devastating phone call. It's going to leave you not in the mood, and it would be very insensitive of him to push that on you at such a time. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to be in mourning. Who's gonna accuse you of lying about poor Aunt Ethel if you're getting a phone call and you really start crying? Okay, you got to practice your crying. And so all you're gonna do is like, I can't do this. I need to go. But can we do this in another time? Like give them a big hug, squeeze them, and just run out crying. All right, that's how you get out of it. Aunt Ethel to the rescue. This is this beeping. This tells you when it's done, baby. See? You can also use this, if y'all get it, pretend like you're also in the hospital with Aunt Ethel, and there's just some beeps going. If she don't, if she's just in a hospital, you're not trying to kill her off yet. I'm in the hospital with Aunt Ethel. You hear that beep? There you go. She's not doing too well. You're gonna hear the beep in the background. You gonna be doing your hair on speakerphone. Yeah. In your new apartment. I know that's right. Thank you for being so understanding. I'm holding her hand right now. I'll tell her you said hello. Okay. I just had to add a little bit of body to her. I'm not gonna do it all. Turn this off. Anyway. So what if he asked to visit? No visitors, except for family. Family only. Can't visit Aunt Ethel in the hospital. Family only, baby. Aunt Ethel, she always wore her makeup and had her hair done. She would be mad at me if I let her be seen looking like this. Tell her that. Tell her that. Aunt Ethel would have a fit if she knew a man was in here looking at her looking like this. No, family only. All right, so I took this little peel off. Now I have some liner, a little bit. Wonderful. I don't know what color I should do today. Should I do a bright color? Let me come in close. I already have glitter on my eyes. Maybe I should go for a nude, bright color. I have like really glossy gloss, juicy watermelon. I have strawberry fields. It's a matte. I got this Fenty glow. What else I got? Some more stuff. Got some Lawless. Let's see. And got some Milkshake. My milkshake brings that out of sitting up. Okay, you made a what? You made a man buy you a car by saying your dad has cancer because his dad did. I cried that I'd been hurt before when he asked for it. Oh, good for you, Miss Leslie. She know how to do it. Okay, sprinkle. Told me to hold down payment, but I splurged. He mad. What? Well, let him be mad and just use reverse psychology on him and tell him why you had to do it. It's like I had to do it. I had no other option. I'm just so grateful that you're able to help me. I don't even know what you're talking about, but make it sound good, make it work for you. Okay. And put a little bit of this on top of it. Let me see. I missed super chat. Hold on, baby. Hold on. Let me scroll. I don't see it. All I saw was that you became a member. This is all I see. Thank you for being a member. Okay. Appreciate you. I'm scrolling. Okay, here it is. You messed up and didn't get the money right away to get your car detailed Friday. Okay, date 2 is on Friday. How do I get the money before the date? He's 60 and I'm 45. Girl, you need to tell him now. He's too old to be dillying and dallying. He knows that you're there for some money. He's like, you know what? I really need my car cleaned and it's so embarrassing to drive. But they only take Cash App or they only take this. Could you forward me some cash real quick? Because I'm not in a place where I can like connect and get. connected to the internet to forward more to my account. Just make up a lie and get the money, or tell him, just you messed up, because men are trying to impress you now, not tomorrow after they've already impressed you on the date when you laughing at all their stupid jokes that aren't funny. They need to get impressed now. You got to ask right away. Like, date 2 is not bad, but you need to ask. Definitely need to ask now. Date 2, just ask. If he says no, the rest of the date's going to be terrible. So ask in the beginning of the date. Thank you, Scarlett. What husband is handsome and rich? He says recently he doesn't like the way he looks. Been with him for years. He never used to say this. What is his angle? His angle is there's another woman. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't know how old he is, but if he's starting to not like how he looks, it's because there's a woman he's trying to impress by his looks. So you need to make him look worse. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. I'm just being honest. All right. Look, I'm trying to help y'all. Men don't care about their looks, especially if they're rich and they already got a woman. They only start caring about their looks when some other woman is on the scene. Okay, and then he can't buy her because she don't like ugly men. So I don't know if he's ugly, but it's another woman somewhere, man. Keep your eyes open. Spend his money so he can't spend it on her. Make him look worse. Buy him, you know how men do. Buy him cakes and cookies. Keep the pantry full of sugar. You know what to do. Buy him some ugly looking clothes with his credit card that do not match. Like, you know what? Let me help you look better. This is what's stylish now, and make him look a mess. Make him look worse, girl. He's gonna be out there looking like Mr. Brown from Medea. Okay. Dating a pro poker player. He's 37, you're 24. He knows I have options because I model and give tours of NFL stadium. I drank and slept with him on night 2. Girl, this just sounds terrible. Okay, first of all, you're a model, so you're an object. Second of all, he's 37, too young, and he's a professional poker player. Does he have millions of dollars? Darling. If you sitting around being a model, giving tours of the NFL stadium, why ain't you dating a football player or one of the owners or the managers? Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. I would like aim higher. Like a 37-year-old professional poker player. Is this man a millionaire? You say he's a billionaire? Is he a millionaire? I mean, is it worth it, ma'am? All right. Well, then be the option, not an option. If you're a model, you're an option. Be the option. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, have more depth to you. Do something more interesting. Okay. Have something more interesting about yourself so that he can brag on that as well and not just see you as a model. Because a model is literally a statue that wears clothes. You know what I mean? You're a mannequin. And no offense against models, because models are beautiful people. You just need something else that sets you apart from all the other mannequins. You know what I mean? Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. Then, then he might take you more seriously. But 37 is very young. I wouldn't deal with nobody that young. But I need somebody old and who know the deal. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah, you slept with him too early, you might not see him no more. But if you do, get his money. Okay. You said a billionaire paying your rent is like a drop of water in the ocean. Be prepared to ask for more. Exactly. You just asking for rent money, girl. Ask for a whole building. Like, look, I'm tired of paying rent. Buy the building for me. That way I can get all this money from these tenants and get my own money. Buy the building. Don't pay the rent. Buy the building. Look, billionaire boyfriend, I'm tired of paying rent. Buy me the building. Okay, that's what billionaires like to hear. Like, you're right. I'm throwing my money down the drain paying rent. Let's buy the building. I'm putting it in your name. That's all your money. All them tenants gonna be paying you rent. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Think bigger. Think bigger. He might be impressed. You got a business mind. Yes. If you're a billionaire, you're financially intelligent. And you appreciate also a woman who's financially intelligent, even though she doesn't have as much as you do. The mindset is what they're looking for. Okay. So instead of being an option, be the option. Like, this woman's smart. She knows to buy the building. I know that's right. Shira, you're a stay-at-home mom married to a Dusty who cheated. He told me I should start working. I want to move out the country away from him. What do I do? Find your sugar daddy, and hopefully he'll rescue you, ma'am. Sprinkle. Because that sounds terrible. Okay, that nightmare is terrible. Tell him he Dusty right before you be out of there. But make sure you find your other man first. That has real money. Okay, and make sure you get your own apartment. And maybe you don't need to live with nobody for a while. They just find somebody to pay that rent until you can find somebody to buy the building. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Y'all think I'm lying. I know men that have bought in their women buildings. People I actually know in real life. They've bought a building because they got the money. They're in real estate. Because it's a better investment. If you got big money and you asking for hair, nail, and rent money, and this dude got billions or millions, ask for something big. That's more impressive. I promise you, they're going to appreciate it more because it just makes good business sense. Men that have money like a good business mind on a woman. All right. Get the building. Sure, I also model. Did I say I also write novels? Yep. Have something else. Even if it's just writing novels. Yep. Thank you. It will not threaten their ego. What is you writing a novel going to do for them? Nothing. It's not. You're not going to all of a sudden make more money than him from writing a novel, are you? Is it published yet? Then you still have more depth. You're creative. You have a little something to you. You have some culture. You're not just a pretty face, and you have potential to become more. See? He can brag about you more than just being a mannequin. Okay? So yes, always have something more and lead with that. Because let them ask if you're a model after you lead with what you do. Because people always ask me when I was young, I know y'all ain't gonna believe it, but before plastic surgery and Botox and BBLs and Ozempic, back in the old days, people used to ask if I ever modeled because I'm tall and I guess I have unique features. And I was like, no, but I was a mortician. Really? You never modeled? Like, no, but I was a mortician. And they were like, oh, really? And then they got like really intrigued with that on a deeper level than just a pretty face. You know what I'm saying? So lead with something else besides being a mannequin. Because, that's what we're calling models. And no offense to models. Because, but that's how men will see you, as a mannequin. Oh, Lady Death, thank you for sprinkle. You said, am I Russell Hartley in the house? You said, am I a model? No. I'm a role model to gold diggers, but that's about it. Sprinkle. Actually, I am a model on a website now for some wigs. But thank you. If y'all are shopping for wigs, will y'all see me one day on that website? Maybe. That's about it. Okay. You said Russell is funny. He is. Thank you, Russell. Sprinkle. Y'all go subscribe to Russell. He's also on TikTok and Instagram. Mr. Russell Hartley on TikTok. On Instagram, he's Russell Hartley, and on here he's Russell Hartley. So y'all go subscribe and follow. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, thank you, Miss Lady Dad. Sprinkle, sprinkle. She keeps sprinkling me, girl. You got your man's credit card today? I know that's right. Uh-huh. You said modeling for Gerard Cosmetics. Girl, that's a collab. That's a business collab. Ain't no model. Shoot. That's called business collab. Ain't no model. Here, I get the money. Models get paid for their pics. I get paid per sale, baby. We ain't the same. Luckily, I can do both. Sprinkle. You said get the Dusties mad. Thank you. Paying my tithes. Thank you, Slooty Booty. Thank you, girl. I appreciate you. So, yes, you got it. If you getting commission, you're more than a model now. You're a partner in business, affiliate. Does anyone know where SheRaSeven jewelry is from? Which one? These earrings or these necklaces? Or all of the other? The earrings I got at Neiman's. I don't remember the brand of them. I'm trying to get this little straight piece. It's getting on my nerve. The necklaces are by Melinda Maria. And I got them at this little shop called Love Always Boutique. But you could get Melinda Maria online. It's a brand. Oh, y'all see this? Why? I'm gonna have to curl it. It don't want to act right. Okay. Yes, the earrings are cute. I do not remember the name of the brand, but I know that they sold them. They were by all the fancy earrings at Neiman Marcus. You know, the little earring section where they have like the earrings. I don't know. That's where I got them. How do I get money for shopping before I meet this man? Ask him. If he old, he might tell you. Get your shopping cart ready. Send him the link. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have to have links ready. Y'all can't just be asking. The man don't know where to go. He don't know what to do. You don't know how much clothes cost. Okay, send him links. The heck? Okay. You're 30 and you don't want to see him Friday. Oh, okay. You don't want to see him. Okay. Ooh, someone said Aunt Ethel. Perfect. Lie about an accident. Lie about Aunt Ethel. But you got to set it up first so he believes it. He said, have your links ready. Oh, Russell. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I know that's right. Because they don't know what you need and how much it costs and where to go get it. But, you know, if you just want cash money, have them cash apps and them PayPal links and Venmo requests ready. Thank you, Kayla G. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Russell. Look at that. I know. Thank you. Okay, Kayla asks, if a husband used to chase me, he's a provider, takes me on dates. What? Takes you on dates. He has a coworker that calls him and showing him a lot of attention. Okay, his work wife, girl. What? She knows he has a wife. Okay. You want the attention back? Okay. Girl, that's his work wife. You ain't never heard of a work wife? Ah, girl. That's a work wife, ma'am. Well, if you want to be evil, you have a phone and you got their number. You got a phone, you know his boss name, you know his company name. Oh, I don't know what to tell you, ma'am. I'm gonna tell you that's his work wife, and you know all the contacts to get in contact with the correct people that you need to get in contact with. That's all I can tell you. Okay. I remember long time ago when I used to date this guy, his sister-in-law wanted to move into his apartment. This is when I was young, like 18, 19. His sister-in-law wanted to move in with him. And so he moved her in with her kids and stuff. So, let's just say that, they weren't the cleanest or the quietest. And, I was sick and tired. It's like, you know what? I didn't live with them, but, when I came over to visit, ooh, I got my best friend at the time to call up to the apartment complex manager to do a Karen, girl, call up there and tell them the people living here and they ain't on the rent. They making noise. The apartment stinks. They shouldn't even be there. Got them kicked out. All right. They had somewhere else to go. They did. They just didn't need to be there. Okay. They went to their other cousin house. Okay. Frank. So, you know what to do. You sick and tired of being sick and tired? Take your power back. Don't know what to tell you. How can you start getting money from 74-year-old man with no kid? Just ask, ma'am. He got one foot in the grave. You can't take it with him. Sprinkle. Just ask. This piece of hair is literally not curly. What is wrong with it? All right, look. I'm going to put some. This is being stubborn or something. I don't know. It came out the closet straight, I guess. I don't know. Okay. I might have to wet it to get it to act right. Okay. You said you're his caregiver. Then get in the wheel, ma'am. Get in that wheel. Oh my gosh. Literally, this hair will not get straight. What is wrong with that? Oh my God. I have never seen this in my life. What's happening? I know what's happening. I put hairspray on it. And that's probably what it is. It will not straight. It's too straight and the texture is not what it was. Let me get some water. Some water. Anyway. You said do not cut it off, girl. I'm finna cut my hair. Finna put some water in here. You said, is that the smoke alarm? No, that's my my waving iron that beeps when it's done. It sounds like a hospital machine, a smoke alarm, but it's literally just my waving iron that beeps when it's done doing what it's supposed to do. Okay. Sprinkle. Hey, I'm live. Yeah, I'm almost done. We're gonna leave at 2. You good? Okay. Where is it? You said how to not get caught cheating? Be smart. Have an IQ over 75 or 100. Have an IQ over 100. Here you go. Or date on the opposite side of town, switch your wig up, have an accent, change your name. Have 2 phones. Save them under Scam Likely, okay? You also got to be creative. Can't be dumb. If you're going to do something, you got to be 3 steps ahead, maybe 4 in advance. Plan it out. Okay. You said who's on Ethel? It's a fictitious character that we make up and use to our advantage to get money from men. You can name her whatever you like. You don't even have to be a woman. You say your IQ is 200, then why are you in here? Am I that entertaining? All right. Scrunch. You said you hope I write a book about Aunt Ethel. Girl, it's gonna be all her problems that you can use. Okay. Okay. So what, Shira? We want a psychological trick video. I think I have one. You go search deep enough. Sprinkle. I think I do have one. I literally do. I probably do. If I find it, I'll share it on the community post section one day, but I'll have to find it for y'all. You're dating a 64-year-old provider and you met his daughter last week. She's older than me. That's how it usually is. All right. Just act like you don't even notice. Be nice, be polite, and keep it moving. Okay. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Trying to spray this piece of hair that won't curl and trying to curl it back in its original state. It's getting there. It's getting there. You watched all your videos. So silly in the comments. Lady Death, you are silly. Okay, you watched your old videos when you first started and they are so informative. Thank you, ma'am. Sprinkle. I try to stay informative on the channel. Yes. That's before I went live. They're not the videos where I go live, right? They're like the ones where I sat and talked to the camera. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. It's very different when you're not answering questions and when you're just talking to a camera. It's very different. Because like you can have a tone, you can be nicer because no one's asking you dumb questions. You can just get out your information in a calm, collected, nice way because no one's asking you dumb questions. But when you go live and you got fools in here and trolls in here and Dusty's in the comments and dumb people in the comments and people with no comments, it's a little different. It's like real life. Some people will be like, I liked your old videos when you were nicer to people. Girl, I wasn't talking to people. Talk to the camera. The camera ain't dumb and don't ask no dumb questions. The camera don't troll. Or the camera ain't dusty either. Y'all have to remember that. All right, I think I did it. I think it's curled. Okay. You said seriously. I know. Like, so give me a break, y'all. I'm spraying water in my hair to curl it because the side was acting funny. It wasn't curling or waving. Because I put too much hairspray or something in it and it would not cooperate. You say I owe you an apology. I misjudged you. Okay, ma'am. Sprinkle. Or are you a ma'am or a sir? I can't see. I gotta zoom in on that profile. I don't know. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Okay. Some people don't even have a pick, so I don't know. But thank you, ma'am. Yes. What is my least favorite question to get asked? Where to meet rich men? Because the answer is common sense and it's obvious. But I answer it anyway, y'all. I'm trying to, because it's like literally, oh, you know what? Go to the poorest side of town, in the poorest area. Go to the corner store, stand outside, and the one that talks to you first, that's where you meet rich men. Like, it's common sense where to meet rich people. Where the money at? Like, it's like that's one of the questions that get on my nerves because people are dumb. But I keep answering it and people keep paying to ask it. So, I'm taking that money. Okay. You what? The rich side of town. You think they on the broke side of town? No, that's why they paid to get out of. Unless they were born into it. Oh, I'm rich. Let me go back to the broke side of town, see what's happening. Nope. Girl, you can't even get middle class people to go back to the hood. You're like, I ain't going back over there. Can't even stop at a red light. So go to the rich side of town. That's the question that gets on my nerve because y'all know where to go. Okay. I'm lotioning. I'm oiling my feet with this glistening body oil so my feet can shimmer and sparkle in the sunlight when I go out. Yes, I'm that extra, baby. Okay. Even my toes are gonna sparkle. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Because I am the option, not a option. When you look down and you see my toes sparkling in the sunlight, that's it, man. It's over. Even her toes sparkle. I know that's right. And my neck. Perfume advice other than Wood Sage by J Malone or Joe Malone. Thank you, Vanessa. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Well, what do you want to smell like? You want to smell bougie? You want to smell rich? You want to smell, or you want to smell girly, fruity? Like, what do you want to smell like? You want to smell like you like yachts and country clubs, or you want to smell like you like tropical trips and like what you want to smell like? The perfume has its own personality, and when I get dressed, I change my perfume depending on the mood I'm in, what I'm trying to do, what I'm trying to accomplish. You know what I'm saying? So if I want to feel like I got on a bougie outfit today. All right, I got on some dark color wide leg jeans, this navy blue polka dotted like flowing shirt. I'm looking very old money bougie today, but like with some style. I got these little pointy like heels. My little straw headband on. It's giving like a little rope nautical theme. So I want to smell bougie today. All right. So depending on what your outfit is and where you're going, that's what you need to smell like. Here we go. One. Thank you for the super chat. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So I have so many perfumes now. I switch up my perfume with my outfit, baby, and where I'm going and how I'm feeling that day. So today I'm feeling a little florally fresh, a little bougie. What do you think about the pimp and SW dynamic? Are they pick me? I don't think about that, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's a little low class. I'm sitting over here talking about country clubs, nautical scents, and bougie outfits. I'm not thinking about pimps. Okay? Pimp a business and get your money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Do I think it's pick me? I don't even think about it. I think it's beneath me. All right. Now let's go to the back to this perfume. All right. So if you are on a budget, y'all, or if you got some money, invest in your perfume collection because your perfume says a lot about you. And I change mine up all the time. So I'm constantly smelling perfumes, all this and that. So I have so many to choose from. You know what I'm saying? So I choose like I choose my outfit. I change daily. And I think if you have enough perfumes in your collection, you should do the same. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So I'm trying to look at something. Here we go. Making sure. All right. So today I'm going to be wearing this perfume, Cartier. All right. This one is Bastia. Oui. Smells very fresh. Smells very clean. It could even be nautical. It could even be somewhat, it's very summery. It's not gourmand or anything, but it does give you a fresh, bougie scent. Okay, very nice. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, now I'm going to put this hairspray back in it. It gives you body and seals it in. So having short hair is much easier than having long hair now. I kind of like it. All right. So am I evil? I'm not evil, but I am. Okay, I'm the hero and the villain at the same time. You ever heard of that? It's called the anti-hero. It's what people need to understand that the world is not black or white and it is gray. Okay. Thank you, Stacy. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Do we get a whole new iPhone because the one I like is insecure and he tries to get my phone? Yeah, get a whole new one. Have to. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Why not? Have to. Most men got to. Or just have an app to where the number that you give out is only on the app and can only be used when you turn it on or when you're using the app. Okay. Do we start with I bring nothing to the table, the wisdom of SheRaSeven, too free to pay bills? Okay, if you're a beginner, definitely get I bring nothing to the table. It's literally a guide. You can actually buy that and another book at the same time because that's literally a question and answer guide. I bring nothing to the table. I would get that and I would get too pretty to pay bills. Then I would get Sprinkle Sprinkle, the wisdom of SheRaSeven, and you know, all the other ones after that. But I really feel like those are going to be the main ones that you all need to focus on. Yeah. How to make him bond with you differently? By making him spend money, ma'am. When a man spends money and invests in you, that's how they bond. Sprinkle, sprinkle, they bond with their money. The more they invest, the closer they feel. Okay, get your money. All right. Yes. Look, I'm the villain and the hero at the same time. Ain't no such thing as good or bad. Okay. The Spooty Booty, thank you, girl. Thank you. All right. It's all about perspective. Okay. Bad for broke men and dusties, good for women that need money. Good for women that love themselves. Yeah. So it just depends on who you are, whether I'm good or evil. All right. Mm-hmm. Do you think mixed signals are negative? Yes, I do. I think mixed signals means that they're trying to confuse you, baby. I mean, that's what they're for. Mixed signals are to bring confusion, nothing else. They're to bring self-doubt, confusion, and to manipulate and maneuver. So you don't know, now you know. Thank you, Irate Wanderer. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Appreciate you. Okay. So now you know, okay? Don't try to second guess yourself. That's what the whole mixed signal is for, to make you ask that dumb question. Okay? Why? Because they're trying to confuse you. They're trying to make you doubt yourself, trying to make it seem like they may or may not like you, so that you're like, you don't know what to do. So you're just going to do what you think is best because you want them to like you, right? Treat them like they don't like you, and treat them like you don't like them. See what happens. They're going to have to come with something else rather than a mixed signal if they want what they want. Thank you for being a new member. Sprinkle, sprinkle. They said I missed your super chat. Let me look back. You said got men chasing you, flower bomb nectar. Okay, ma'am. I have the dupe of that too, because a dossier who makes like perfume and perfumes that are like, what do you call it? Inspired perfumes. They sent me a bunch of perfumes, y'all. So I have a lot of perfume. And I bought a lot too from other perfume companies. Okay, I don't see your question. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Examples of things that set you apart: owning nonprofit. Okay. Things that set you apart are your personality and what you choose to focus on in your life and what is important to you. So whatever that means to you, that's what sets you apart. Okay. Dating, he said he loved the movie Pretty Woman. Good for him. Now tell him to pull out his money. I'm so glad you love that movie. Now, wonderful. I loved it too. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Anyway, I'm looking for the super chat that you say I missed, but I don't see it. Here we go. One of your provider has a wife, but you want to cause conflict in their relationship. Since I just found out he moved them somewhere, I was thinking about sending an inappropriate picture. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah. Okay. Honestly, did you sign up? Okay. Did he lie to you about being married? That's number one. If you already knew in the beginning, then you are on board with that relationship as a side chick. Okay. If you didn't know in the beginning, here's where the difference is. If he lied to you about being married and you didn't know, you got every right to tell his wife. But if you knew he had a wife and you agreed to it, and now you're all mad because he do this and he do that, that's kind of not, that's kind of not going to help you. If you're just seeking revenge and you're mad because this man is with his wife and you agreed to be his side chick, I don't know if that's the right thing to do, because even though it may cause trouble in his relationship and maybe get her to leave him, is she going to take all his money and is he going to have enough for you? Think about it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So I don't know. Like, that's up to you to decide. But if you, like I said, if he lied to you and told you that he was single, go do what you got to do. But if he didn't lie to you and he told you, look, I'm married, what can you do? You agreed to it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Don't mess up your money, man, until you got some more money coming in from elsewhere. That's all I can tell you. Mess up your money. Don't mess it up. Can we get your book on Kindle? No, I only have my books printed, darling. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You can only get them printed. So sorry. They're all available on Amazon. I don't do Kindle books. Sorry. Okay. We exchanged numbers 12 days ago. He just now said still up for it. Drop him or act unbothered and say, who is this? Thank you, Shira. Say, sure. Here's my Cash App. Like, act like he's somebody else. Like, look, do this. It's like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. I'm still up for you paying for my new tires. Here's my Cash App. It's and then tell him how much they cost. Act like he's some other dude. Thank you so much. I really need this. Girl, either he's gonna disappear or he gonna send you the money. And he's like, well, who do you think this is? And then say, I hope it's my hero. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah. He said, just be honest about your intentions. I find that it brings you what you want. Okay, well, what's in your bank account, sir? Let's be honest. I'm being honest about my intentions, liberal dudes. How much you got in your bank account? How much you trying to spend? Let's be honest. Because if we being honest, we ain't gonna get nowhere. Now, are we? How much you got? What's your annual salary? How much is in your savings? Do you have any you have any investments? Let's be honest. Come on. I find that being honest will usually get me what I want. Let's test this theory, baby. When a guy wants to be friends after a breakup, make sure he's friends with money benefits. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Like, if he still wants to see you in public, make sure he's still paying, because that's dating without paying. Okay. If he wants to be friends on the phone, make sure it's a hello and a goodbye, and there's no texting in between. Okay. How was your day? It was great. Thanks for checking in. Bye-bye. Okay. Friends, or is he trying to date for free? Think about it. All right. So I tried to be honest. I don't think it worked out. You know, I asked this dude how much he got in his bank account. I ain't heard nothing since. Yes, honesty is not the best policy. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Anyway. You say, if we become hot and cold and give men mixed signals, does it make them like us more? No, if you're hot and cold with a man and you're trying to give mixed signals that you like him or you don't like him, he probably young. Old people don't like all of that. Just tell him what you need, and if he can deliver, great. If he can't, dismiss him. On to the next. If y'all sitting here playing games with one dude that ain't finna spend money, y'all done. Y'all waste time. I'm not getting ready to do hot and cold unless them bills is getting paid. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna totally ignore it until I get what I want. Like, there's other people that's gonna do it for you. While y'all playing all these games, playing hot and cold and this and that. Look, if you're dating an old guy, he already knows the deal. If you're young and he's old, he already know the deal. If you're dating guys your same age and you're trying to get their attention and you're trying to do this and you're trying to do that, all the other girls are doing the same thing. All of them. Because y'all all use the same language. Hot and cold, this and that. You know what? Why don't you just go talk to the other one? You can get what you want while waiting for him to come to his senses from him, and then you can get it from him when you return. That's a multitask, baby. Y'all doing too much. Okay? He hasn't texted you in 3 days after our second date. Is he ghosting them? That's not your boyfriend. He took you out to chew food across the table from you. He probably met you on a dating app, and now he's on to the next chick. This is why I tell y'all don't date online. All he wants is company for dinner. He ain't trying to pay your bills. He ain't trying to do nothing but look like he got something going on to other people outside. Okay? Stop meeting these dudes on dating apps. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Unless you save him under free food, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to tell you because y'all be doing too much. I met this man. We went out on a date and he hasn't called me in 3 days. Did you meet him online? He's on to the next chick that looks probably similar to you. He's on to the next clone, the next option on the dating sites. Okay. You said, oh, man, do not like games. Act like y'all like them. Exactly, man. Just act like you like them. Tell them what they want to hear and tell them about the money that you need from them. Okay. Wonderful. They already know the game. They already know they got to pay. It's not a mystery to the old men. They already know. There's no confusion. Okay. You said you're in college. He approached you in person. Girl, he can't afford to date you. He in college. Okay. Do y'all understand what I teach on this channel? That man got to save up to take you out. He's in college. That's why he ain't called you in 3 days. You got to pay off his credit card bill and ask his parents for some more money. I thought she was talking about a grown, able-bodied man with a career, girl. All right. Date the other one. All right. Yeah, supposed to have a roster. Maybe his credit card still got some a balance on it, girl. Okay. I don't know why y'all be dating like these youngsters. Unless it's just for fun. I don't know. You ain't paying, they ain't staying over here. Okay. What to do if your man video CL you daily on his solo tour on Europe? What do you mean? I don't understand that question. Video CL? What do you do? I don't know. Don't take the call. Take the call. It depends on where you at. Okay. If they ain't paying, they ain't staying. I know that's right, Kaya. Kai? Is that it? Okay. Thank you. They can't stay. Someone says video call. Yeah, don't answer. My phone battery was out. I don't know. Don't answer or answer. If you want to talk to him or not. Every time you answer, show him a picture of a toilet. Like, I'm in the bathroom. Call you later. You said, do men like long or short hair? They like anything, girl. Switch your wig up. They like variety. I know that. They like both. There you go. How about that? Why do men like long hair? Because it looks more feminine. It's more of what is looked at by society as attractive. So that's what they go by. Men are very easy. Whatever is popular in society, men are going to gravitate towards because it's a status symbol for them. If a type of woman is coveted by society and is popular, that's what men are going to start to covet. If that type of woman goes out of style, they're no longer going to covet that, and they're going to covet whatever else is deemed the latest type of look when it comes to, and then once that style passes off, the next one is in. But that's why I say if you remain like a classy, that's always in style. You know what I mean? So you have learned a lot from you. Thank you. Sugar Daddy's paying for all your nursing school or for your nursing school and all bills. Okay. He's in Florida. You're in Arizona. You don't have to deal with him. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I know that's right. Juliana, congratulations. Okay. That is wonderful. Good luck. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Look at school. Yes, ma'am. She ain't even got to deal with him, girl. I know that's right. You know, you could get like if that man is old, sometimes psychologically you can use like look, you can use psychology against them. If you know that their relationship between them and their daughter or their son or their first marriage kids are not so good, they'll feel like you're their second chance to do right. And they might just pay for your school. Should I give him a compliment after he spent money? Yeah, tell him you're so generous, you're so funny, you're such a breath of fresh air. I'm so glad I met you. Don't talk about his looks because he'll know you lying if you're ugly. All right, talk about everything else. Give him compliments on everything else. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Not his looks. Okay. Yeah, some women are out here like, you know what? I'm just gonna milk it and get this money. That's what you do. Um, so you're my hero. You saved me. I know. Okay, baby sis, tell him that he's your hero. What man don't want to be no superhero? I know that's right. And Superman is out in the theater too. I know. Okay. Another perfume that I like, Creed Aventus is really nice, but if you want the dossier version of that, get Fruity Oak Moss. This smells very bougie. Hmm. Okay, talk about what I eat daily. Okay, this morning I had a bagel, a blueberry Linder's bagel. I know that's not what you probably think I eat for breakfast, with vegan or plant-based butter and apple, fig, and black tea preserves. Some bougie preserves, okay? And then I had a cup of coffee with some oat milk creamer. That's what I've eaten so far today. For lunch, I don't know, depends on where we're going. I'll probably eat something out, either a plant-based like veggie burger and some fries, or a salad with tofu or Vietnamese food. And then I don't know if I'll eat dinner. I'll probably eat a snack or a pickle, a spicy pickle, or, something like that. I don't know. But I do be eat, y'all. I pretty much just eat the same stuff y'all eat, except I don't eat meat. Okay. You're 40. Okay. 40 years late. You will turn 60 on Saturday. Okay. With that said, thank you for teaching truth to this generation as I wish someone would have taught me 4 decades ago. Again, thank you. Okay, well, happy birthday. Happy upcoming birthday. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Dr. Tracy Elizabeth Thomas D Tech. I know that's right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I appreciate you. And yes, I will continue to do what I do. And thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. And I hope that when I am your age, I'll continuing to do what I do as well on a grander scale, making way more money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you. Making way more money than I'm making now. I'm going to be doing this for a while. I love every type of perfume. Just give it to me. If it smells good and it goes with what I'm wearing and how I'm feeling that day, I'm going to put it on. Yes, ma'am. As long as it doesn't smell like something like I don't really like super musky perfumes, but like just a little bit, you know. Thank you. You said you want me here at 2045, girl. Yes, I'm gonna be here. I might be like down here shaking, but I'm gonna be here. Like, I remember what I told y'all back in 2025. If he ain't paying, he ain't staying. It's gonna be me, but I'm still gonna look good. I ain't gonna. I'm probably not even gonna be acting old. I'm probably still thinking I'm young. Girl 6, but I'm gonna be like, girl 59 ain't old. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's probably not old when you get there. You're like, I still feel 25. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't. So she looks good for her age, huh? Is that you on your profile pic, doctor? Okay, ma'am. I know that's right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It says, should you look for a rich man at 19? Are you willing to put up with what it takes to be with a rich man at 19? Like that, y'all need to ask yourselves that question. Okay, is this rich man old or young? Are you willing to be seen out in public with an old man or an ugly young man that has money and may not give it to you? You need to think about this because some of y'all 19-year-olds, y'all only see the money. Are you willing to be seen out in public with this person? You willing to hold this old man hand or this ugly man hand? You think about it. You know, at 19, I wasn't ready. And when I got to 22, I was ready, child. I was done. It's like, I'm tired of working. We're the old man. Oh, God. It's like, this work is for the birds, baby. I can't do it. Mm-hmm. You say you're going after old men with generational wealth, so they aren't as old. Okay, that's a good thing. BJIs. However you can get it. I'm not gonna be shaking. I'm gonna be shaking for tips. Just kidding. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I gotta wrap it up in a few minutes. But thank y'all, everybody. I appreciate y'all. Look, if y'all want to ask me personal questions, not about me, but about y'all, that y'all don't want the whole world to know, y'all need to hit up my Patreon, tier 2 and up. Okay. And y'all can literally message me and write out your question in there as long as you want. Okay. Not a paragraph, maybe like 3 sentences tops. Okay. I don't need no paragraph. I don't need no background story. Don't care. What's the issue? And we can go from there. So join my Patreon. Tier 2 and up will allow you to be able to message me, and will also allow you to get access to like some of the PDF books that are on there, and a lot of the posts and the journaling entries, the journaling prompts if you are a journaler. Also, it's also how you reach me. Okay. And also, if you're wanting to join the VIP or the mail out tier, you get a handwritten letter from me each month. And you get access to a potential one-on-one consultation via Zoom, may or may not have video call, you know what I'm saying? So for an additional fee. So have to keep it that way because it keeps the numbers to where I can manage them. Okay. Thank y'all. Appreciate that. How do you ask for what you want? You'll be flirty and make suggestions, but it takes too long sometimes. Just if they're old, ask. If they ugly, ask straight up because they already know the deal. You ain't there because they look good or because they're young and vibrant. They already know why they are there if they are old or ugly. So just ask. But ask in a different type of way. Like after you've given your clues and your suggestions and they don't act, then you ask. Okay. Because they already know that they got to do something. You ain't there for how they look and for their vibe, their youth. They already know why you're there. They waiting on you to figure out why you're there. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. So get on my Patreon, join the VIP or the mail out tier, and then message me if you're interested in the possible 10-minute, because it's only going to be 10 minutes, one-on-one. That way I know you're serious. You've joined the VIP or the mail out tier. You're part of the Patreon. You're part of the community. And you're actually going to be able to take my advice versus talking to me about some dust. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I have to put filters on that stuff now. Because everybody and their mama was asking me dumb questions and paying for it. You got to filter out certain things before I can do something. But definitely join the Patreon, even if it's just to say hello or message me, join tier 2 and up. And like if you can't afford to join the VIP or the mail out tier or get the consultation, you can definitely just write me and I'll answer your question back if you just join the Patreon tier 2 and up. Either way. Okay. Appreciate y'all. Plus, you get a lot of other stuff on there too. There's some PDF books that you can read. They're free if you join tier 2 and up. There's posts, videos, just stuff that I share with y'all. I don't know. There's some other stuff on there. If you're a journaling girly, there's some level up journal prompts that you can use to help you in your level up. Just stuff like that. You can use the search bar on the Patreon once you like join and search for, keywords and stuff that'll pop up for posts and all that. You said this guy is young. He's in his 20s. He's in finance. I don't deal with it in their 20s, baby. Waste of time unless you're just having fun. But if he has money, that's an added bonus. But I would not take him seriously. Okay, just take his money seriously. Look, that's all I tell people. I don't care who you date, as long as they have money. You take their money seriously, don't worry about them. They need to take you seriously. They need to be the one who is after you. They need to be the one chasing. They need to be the one pursuing. They need to be the one knowing you're what they want. Okay. Otherwise, you're going to get emotionally invested in someone that don't even want you long term, this, and that. So just make sure your focus is how you can benefit from them. If they like you 10 times more, they're going to let you know. And at least you understand the dynamic of the situation. Okay. Is it normal for rich men not to talk about long or see you often, but they still like you a lot and talks about marriage, but we only talk for 10 minutes a day? Does he pay them bills, baby? Because I don't care about words. I care about actions. So in the 10 minutes that you talk to him, make sure you send him a text with a link in it to send you some money or to pay some bills or to do something. Okay. Rich men also like their ego stroked. But if they're not paying, they're not what? Staying. Okay. Sprinkle. They need to be paying some bills. They're going to sit there and waste your time for 10 minutes a day. They still got to pay. You see, if y'all going to talk to me for 10 minutes a day, one-on-one, y'all got to pay in the consultation. If y'all join the Patreon, join the mail out tier or the VIP tier. Yes. Time is valuable and you're wasting yours on somebody that's not paying no bills. Is he paying bills? Wonderful. Talk to him his 10 minutes a day. Wonderful. Okay. If he ain't paying bills, you wasting your time. I don't care how rich he is. Is he paying something? Is he doing something for you? But wasting 10 minutes of your life. What's he doing? Okay. You said he told me he likes to get me and to see how long it take to get me. And what? It's gonna take as long as it takes for him to pay off all your debt. That's how long it's gonna take. And so keep racking it up. Sprinkle. Hit him your credit card balances and tell him to pay them all. There you go. Wonderful. Men just need a list of stuff to do. Okay. Give him a list. He told me he likes to get me mad to see how long it will take. Okay. Well, it's great. Wonderful. He's trying to emotionally pull you in because being mad is an emotion. Only be mad when he don't give you no money. Everything else don't even matter, baby. He know how to make you mad real quick. Ask him for some money. And if he tell you no, then get mad real quick. And say, see, it only took you one question. Now give me my money. Okay. It don't take long if you know the right question to ask. And the wrong answer to give. I know. You said a money ad just appeared. I know, right? See, if I keep talking about money, all the videos, all the ads and advertisements are going to be how to get your money. Okay. Or makeup if I'm doing my makeup. Yeah, I got to go, y'all. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for everybody who sent a little sprinkle and asked good questions. Thank y'all for everybody who joined and became members on the channel. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all hit the notification so that y'all know when I am going live on YouTube. And also so that y'all get the latest posts, because I do post up in the community section sometimes on YouTube, and I post older videos that I think are relevant. And some of y'all ask me if I know the names of them. How long do you wait to ask? You ask very soon. Men are trying to impress you in the beginning. So you need to ask in the beginning. Okay? Men aren't trying to impress you a month after they rolled around on a mattress with you and know all your life story. All right. All right. Sprinkle. You said don't get mad, get paid. I know that's right. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much. I'll see y'all soon. Bye.